video will show you the most easiest and efficient way to export your email campaigns from Figma into Klaviyo. Here we have an email from Tapin, one of our clients. The first thing we need to do is to hold the frame and slice it up. Now, before I begin slicing it up, I need to explain to you the reason behind that, as not many people know why exactly we do that. So we could simply just select it and export it as it is and upload it to Klaviyo. That would work, but the problem behind that is the file or the image would be too large. It will take more time to load for the customers. So that makes them leave the email before even seeing it. To prove it to you, I'm gonna go randomly into my inbox and show you live. So here, let's open an email, for example, from Grunts. As you can see, it loads perfectly. So here we have this section, and this section. So it loaded like one by one, and it loaded instantly. So now to slice the email up, after we understood the reason behind that, we're gonna go select the frame and click on your keyboard S, or you can go here and select this slice tool here. Then we're gonna go from the corner to here. This is for the logo. We need to make sure that the width is the same as the frame. So here we have 600, and here, wait, let's select the slice. We have 600 as well, and the position is 0. You need to make sure the position is 0 because the email can be slightly out like this, and if you slice it like that, you will have like a dark or white frame at the left. It should look really ugly, so make sure you have it right. Once you have this right, the process is easy. You're gonna go Command C or Control V if you're on Windows, and Command V, and basically start from this slice and drag it down. This is the first section, this is the second one, and this is the third one. Mainly you need to slice at least 3 in the first hero section. This is the hero section. So our hero section is the first one that pops out to you when you open an email. So it can load just as fast. Same process here, drag it down, but this time we're gonna split the width in 2. So it's 300. Now Control C, Control V, and drag it to the right. Okay, perfect. Now let's drag the last 2 slices, which are these 2, and do Control C, Control V. Same here. Perfect. Now we're gonna go back to normal. Slice this up. Make sure again the X is 0 and the width is same as the frame. Okay, perfect. Okay, now pay attention here. Switch it back to JPEG, and then if you design your emails in 600 width, you should select 2x for the resolution. If you design them in 1200, you select 1x. Export the 11 layers. Okay. And now we're gonna go into any compressor, for example, compressor.io, and drag all the images here. Okay, let's go into I love images because it allows you to compress more than 10. We have more than 10 slices. Compress. Okay, download compressed images. Now let's go into Klaviyo. The process is simple. What I do is I copy the subject line, put it here, continue. That's any list just for a test. This is a test. I copy subject line here. I copy the preview line as well. And then let's create. Okay, let's remove this, and this. Now what we want to do is drag a section and have an image in it. Duplicate it into multiple ones. Now what I like to do is basically split my screen Not much, but enough so I can drag and drop easily. Okay, now for the first section is done. Now we need to add a column. So we need to add a section, then a column, then split it into equal, then add image here, and then image here. And then we're gonna just implement the ones we already made here. For this one, I'm not gonna do all 6 because that's gonna be really long, but it's the same concept. Okay, perfect. So now the next step is having the right links and the alt text. So the alt text is just a brief description of your image. Basically here, just what it says. Ready for your first match. It's really important to have all of it, or it's gonna look really weird. I will show you in a second. For example, let's ignore this one for now. Pick your game. Okay, now for the links. Let's have the correct links. This is for as the main link. We have it on the logo for the main page and the main page as well, or the collection page, depends on your brand, of course, for this one as well. And let's leave this one without, because I want to show you how it looks like if you miss any. So for these ones, we need to have separate links because it should guide you directly into the right collection. What's the other one? League of Legends. Okay, we don't have it here. Let's do just anything, to be honest. Just to make the video faster. Okay. Now the email is ready. But first, without you send it, please check the mobile version, because here I'm going to show you something really important. So you see how this looks like here? It doesn't look really the same as desktop. Why is that? Because you have to select the section, like click outside, and here mobile stacking, you need to set it up to no stacking. And now it's gonna work. Now you can go here and click preview and test and send an email test to yourself. Now the best practice is to write your email here, send the test, check it on your phone, see how it looks like, or you can do more advanced one like inbox testing. In this case, we're gonna just send an email. Now here is the preview of our email. You can just test it out by clicking everywhere and see if it's clickable. For example, when we come here, this section that we didn't put a link on, it doesn't lead you anywhere. So you can see also this download button. So we need to go back and fix that for the browse. So here's the difference when you don't put alt text. When you hover here, it tells you exactly what it's. And when you hover on this one that doesn't have an alt text, it doesn't say anything. And this makes your inbox provider more suspicious and can lead to deliverability problems if you ignore that in the long run. Yeah, and that's it. We just go back, fix the email, add the link, and we just click next and send it out. And that's it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.